How's it going, guys? My name is Geaves, and welcome back to this survival. Today's episode is going to be a little bit more different. Hopefully we're going to be a little bit more productive, because last episode I collected these, and I believe I died. I'm not sure. I recorded that about a week or two ago. But I'm fairly certain that's what happened, because that's what always happens. Let's face it, I'm incompetent. But the reason this episode's going to be different is because I'm just going to spend this episode just doing boring things like mining. Things that most people cut out. The reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, if you care. If not, skip to the next episode where it's just, what is going on with my skin? Skip to the next episode where we're actually hopefully doing something fun. But for this one, I'm just going to tell you about myself. Yeah. So, first things first, my name is not actually Geaves. I know that's probably, it's hard to believe. But my real name is Seth. The only place I go by Seth anywhere is work. It's the only place where someone actually calls me by my real name. Most of my friends call me Geaves. My family calls me other things. But yeah, so I don't get called Seth a lot, and I really prefer to not be called Seth. Yeah. I'm 21. I've been 21 for a few months, so I've been living it up and partying. That is a huge lie. I don't party. The most I do is go out with coworkers to the bar. I don't even go to the bar. That's a lie. We just go over to each other's houses, and most of my friends have bars in their houses, so that's why I said the bar. But anyway, I work at a retail store. I'm not gonna say which one, but I deal with angry people all day, because I'm sure you've been in a retail store and you've been mad at the person that was helping you. It happens, but it happens. That being said, I'm used to just talking at length to people. If you probably didn't watch, let's face it, you probably didn't watch my older videos. But I was a lot quieter, and I didn't talk as much, and that was because I really wasn't used to communicating with anyone. But ever since I started working in retail, I'm kind of forced to talk about things, usually about paint, because that's what I used to work with, but not anymore. But yeah, so there's some factoids about myself. So what else can I say? I enjoy the video games on the computers. Obviously, video games. But outside of gaming and PCs, I'm big into cars. I don't really know much about cars, like how they work and things like that. But I'm very slowly learning. I'm very slowly learning. I recently bought a 2007 Mitsubishi Eclipse, which is my baby. I bought it at a really shady dealership, where like when they say they fixed your car, it's probably being held together by duct tape and zip ties. So I bought it at a place like that. So it needs some work. Actually, not anymore. It did need work, but I've slowly restored it back to its glory. Back when it first came off the production line, 2007. But yeah, I love that car. I'll put a picture up just so you can kind of see what's going on. But it is very fast, and it's one of those cars where going the speed limit is difficult. Like, I don't like breaking the law, let's face it, but God, it just feels so good. Disclaimer, I don't speed and things like that. I want to. But near my house, we have a drag strip, and yeah, so that's where I go fast, not on the road. I would like to point that out, because speeding is bad, kids. Don't ever speed. Also, don't tailgate. Don't tailgate. We're turning this into a teaching moment. The only reason I'm saying that is because on the highway, I pass a sign every day on my way to work that says, "Don't tailgate, blah blah blah, however many people are killed a year in Michigan for tailgating, and you know it really struck a chord. So don't tailgate, because like I think it was like 200,000 people. That's probably a lie, but it was a lot of people, at least thousands. Yeah. What else can I talk about? I said I'm 21. I did not go to college. I was one of those kids. Once I graduated high school, I started working at the retail store, and then I just never left. Hopefully that will change soon, because if you've worked in retail, you know it's a terrible place. Terrible thing to do. You don't want to do that your whole life. The only way I could continue on with that is if I got a management position where I was just stuck in an office all day. But unfortunately, that isn't an option at the store I work in. Everyone that works in an office has to spend some time on the floor, with I think one exception, and I wouldn't want that spot because it's a person that like makes schedules and things, and that'd be boring. But I'm currently looking for a new job. I actually have interviews at a few other places coming up, so if you guys care to know, I'll let you know. Plus, if you worked in retail, you'd know you really don't make much an hour. At least at this place, you don't make crap. Like, it's only a few dollars more than minimum wage, which I guess is good, because I know some people out there make minimum wage, but you can't really live off minimum wage. And I want to move out of my parents' place. I'm 21. I'm way too old to be living in my parents' house. No offense if you are older than that and you live with your parents. It's whatever. But in my opinion, I don't want to live in my parents' house anymore. So yeah, it's time to move on up in the world. And I know what you're probably thinking is, well, you should have gone to college if you wanted to move up in the world. And you are right. I have no argument against that. Yeah, I should have. I know, but it's too late now. Not really, but I work in retail. I can't afford to do that. But anyway, so that's that. Let's see. So I've worked at the place I worked for a year, and it was my second job. My first job, I worked at a haunted house, which was loads of fun. If you ever get the chance to work in a haunted house, you should do it, because you just scare people for a living, and it's the best. It doesn't pay much, but it was so fun. And I did it for a month. It was only open for 1 year. It got closed down for reasons that I'm not gonna say, because it was messed up. But no one got hurt. Let's put it out there. No one got murdered. It wasn't one of those haunted houses. But some people did go to jail. So it was closed down. The owner went to jail. Yeah. That's an interesting story, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I did it for the month, as I said, and I wish it would have continued on. I wish someone would have taken over ownership, because it was a blast. But yeah, so I've only had 2 jobs at 21, but I think I'm doing all right. Let's be more productive. I don't know why I'm climbing this mountain. Alright, so we have some iron. Let's get some more of this cobblestone. Just to make sure that we are set on this. I probably should find something to eat. So we will go do that right now. What else can I talk about? I am in a relationship, so I probably should mention that. That way I don't have girls going, "Hey, Seth." Not that that would happen, but just so you know, I have been with my beautiful girlfriend for 7 months, 8 months. I don't know, actually. I probably should find out the actual time before I say that. I know our anniversary. Hold on, let me do some math. 7 months. 7 months. It's been 7 months. Okay. Jesus, I don't know why. Here's the deal. I work every day. Besides, I get 2 days off a week, and they're not consecutive days off, so I get like a Wednesday and a Sunday off. And that's not really enough time for my body to like relax and actually enjoy the time off, because that day is spent just me watching Netflix and doing nothing, because I'm just so drained and tired from the week that I don't do anything. So, that being said, my brain has trouble just functioning in general because I don't have any time to relax. I just got out of work as I'm recording this, like literally like 15 minutes ago. But I thought this would be fun, so I wanted to do something. Because I used to, before I started working, I used to make videos like once every couple of days. I don't think any of them most of them are off of the channel because they were terrible. But yeah, so that's what I did. And but once I started working, I just didn't have any time. I still really don't have any time. The only reason I have time right now is because my girlfriend is at work, so I have the time to just ignore my phone, because we're one of those couples that are in constant contact with each other, like texting back and forth all day. So I can't really text while recording, because that's rude. For one, that would be a bitch to edit, and for two, I'd probably end up ignoring my girlfriend on accident, and then she'd be mad at me, and that would not be good. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Don't ignore your girlfriend's text. She would probably murder you. Not really, but you know what I mean. Alright, we're living in this tree for now. I'm going to take some time to cook this food. Oh, I don't know why I tried to put that on the crafting bench. I am retarded. Let's put that in there. What else can I talk about? Let's see. What are like normal things people would talk about? Is this my stuff? Oh my god, is this where I died earlier? Oh my god. This is where I died last time. How did I manage that? Okay. I recorded the last episode, literally probably like 2 weeks ago. I'll check the date and I'll put it on the screen of how long it's been. How did I manage to get all the way back here? That is amazing. I've never been so proud of myself in my life. What is that over there? Is that like the moon going down? I think that might be the moon coming up. See that like white spot right there? Oh no, those are lilacs. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's hop up on this tree. This tree's falling apart. That's alright. Let's get some food here. God, that is awesome. I've never... Usually when I die, I rage quit and then I never find my stuff ever again. But that was a miracle. Alright, let's... Oh, I already had a crafting bench. I made one and then God dang it. It's a waste of wood. Whatever. Not that I really care. Yeah, because there's... wood is hard to find, guys. So, you gotta save every piece. Trees, there's just not very many of them around. Alright, let's go on an adventure. Let's go this way. What else? I would talk about my computer, because I'm sure at least some of you are interested in it. But I don't actually know the specs of it. All I know is it's mediocre. I plan on buying some new video cards, and what are the ones I want to buy? I'll put what they are on the screen, but I want to get them. I don't know if they're any good. All I know is that right now I have one of the like mini, like it's a video card that's only like 4 inches, and I want to get like some actual full-sized ones. And my computer's starting to do the whole laggy thing now. which isn't fun. So hold on, give me 1 second. So I want to get some full, like, bigger video cards in hopes that they're better, because that's all I know to go off is that bigger is better. That's a rule to live by. But my computer is lagging hardcore now that I'm talking about it. Every time I talk about it, it lags. So I'm going to call it a day. Hopefully you learned a few things about me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!